Hi, it's about 11:30 on Wednesday night. Cool. I'm glad your DMing went well. I think it'll get better with practice, so clearly you should just DM a lot. Um, there was a GIF I once saw, which was just like the perfect example for DMing. Um, it's sorry, that claymation dog from the show with all the maybe Shaun the Sheep. It's got like the Scottish farmer, whatever. So it's the claymation dog, and he's in a railroad car, just like one of the little tiny ones, like in Pajama Sam, and he's hurtling down a train track, but there's no track in front of him. He's got an armful of track, and the car is hurtling down as he's rapidly throwing out track in front of him. Caption: This is what it's like to DM. And I've rarely seen a more accurate GIF to situation connection. It was perfect. So Seder was Saturday night. It was lovely. I think I took some video on the iPad, and Greg helped me upload the first one. I just can't. Technology, apparently. I swear I try. I really do. So he uploaded the video of us singing Chad Gadya. Thank you, Greg. And there's a video of Ken making liquid nitrogen sorbet from grape juice and wine. And there's also a video of 10 fully grown, brilliant adults failing to find the afikomen in the living room. Like, first, I told them all the places it could be, and then I was like, seriously, guys, it's in the living room. So they're all looking in the living room. It was, as it often is, between two books on my shelf. It wasn't even inside of a book. I saw at least 3 people, like, searching in between the books. I'm not sure how they couldn't find it, but eventually I was just like, I'm ready to be done, and found it for them and gave it to them. It was really funny. It was a lovely, lovely Seder. I hope that next year I do manage to put together my own Haggadah. Everyone was a blast. The potluck was so good. Oh my gosh, the food we had. I made 2 briskets and they vanished, of course. My friend Leah made simis. Kenny used purple sweet potatoes and cilantro and coconut milk and apple and something else to make some delicious mashed sweet potato dish. There were delicious roasted green beans. There was a really weird quinoa risotto vegan parmesan dish. Aaron made really good matzo soup. It was lovely. It was a really lovely evening. At the end, as I'm sure you saw my selfie on Twitter, I was 4 glasses of wine. That is what I was as a person. And then Sunday was a lovely brunch to celebrate Benny and Ilana's birthdays. And it was nice to see everyone and to spend a little bit more time with Benny and Jessica, which is always nice. But I was a little familyed out by that point, and so I had to skedaddle. And the rest of the day, Sunday. Oh, I spent time with Risa. I was like, what did I do on Sunday? Risa came over, and that was just so nice. I haven't spent time with them in a while, despite the fact they live 2 blocks away from me, and they're my best friend in the world. So that was really nice. I'm really glad I got to spend a bunch of time with them, and it was really nice outside. And I had dinner with my roommates that night. We went out and got sushi. Thanks, conservative movement, for telling me that I can eat rice now, because I was really abstaining from it before. Monday night, we watched Prince of Egypt, and then I wrote a paper and submitted it with 5 minutes to spare before midnight. And then I cleaned the kitchen, and then I cleaned my room, and I took out a bunch of recycling. I just, manic cleaned. And Tuesday night, last night, was Buffy night. I don't remember how much Buffy you've seen, but we watched the end of a season, and I cried a lot. I sobbed my way through 3 episodes of television last night. And then tonight, I got some drinks with this guy from OkCupid. It was perfectly nice. I'm not, over the moon about him as a partner. But I had some really delicious drinks. I think spicy tequila drinks are my jam. Because I hear a lot of people who are like, oh, tequila's the worst. They're probably drinking a lot. I imagine tequila could do terrible things to you if you drank a lot of it. But I'm like a 1-drink pony. So, and there are a lot of people who do like jalapeno margaritas or spicy chili tequila grapefruit cocktail. And I'm really all about that. That's what I'm here for. And I've been sewing my weighted blanket. It's looking really good. Thank you so much for the materials. This is a difficult project. So like it took me long enough, to do the outline of the channels, and now to do each row is about a 45-minute process, because all of the tutorials I saw and everyone that I asked about it was like, oh my god, the poly pellets go everywhere. And I out of like 20 tutorials, only one of them was like, they go everywhere during the sewing stage. Thank you. That's actually very helpful and makes perfect sense, but I wouldn't have thought about it. I'm sure they would totally get all the way under your needle. So for each row, I'm sitting there. Sorry. For each row, I'm sitting there with the blanket draped over my lap, and I've got my funnel, and I pour in a 1/4 cup of poly pellets into each channel, and then shake it and get the poly pellets down as far as possible, and then lay it flat on the ground, and then obsessively pin in back and forths that are more narrow than an individual poly pellet, 2 pins per channel, per column channel. There are 14, so 28 pins to keep the poly pellets below the line that I've drawn. Oh yes, I've drawn the line before I put the poly pellets in. And then I sew it, and then I take all the pins out, and then boom, a lovely, 14 lovely little 3x5 rectangles with a 1/4 cup of poly pellets inside. 196 small rectangles. The end is gonna be very interesting. That's all I could The last 2 rows are gonna be a real hassle. Oh yes, I've remembered, since I'm sitting here with my computer in front of me, I got a haircut. And by I got a haircut, I mean Ginny cut my hair for me. And I'm just immensely pleased with it. I think it looks lovely. I'm very, very delighted. It is sort of shorter than I was expecting, which is still, I'm delighted by it. But I can't braid it. But also, it's just, it's so healthy and nice. I just can't stop touching my hair. And it is also strange that I'm at a place in my life where I'm like, look how short my hair is. It's just past my shoulders, when this is longer than my hair has normally been. I just spent 8.5 minutes talking to you about practically nothing. What a ridiculously long video. I'm gonna stop. Sorry, bye.